I was never one to take summer breaks. Got a real bad habit here of gambling mistakes, and I wanna be a bit more energetic. The heat's turned high, let's get electric. Sun-baked sickness on my skin, disguising sun stars bright. It's breaking in, still my head's high up in clouds of blue. The air's infectious, it's inside of you. I'd say I'm ready for a big change, but honestly, I think I'm afraid of it. Say a nice thing and gesture to all of me, even though it could hurt my autonomy. Autotronic, systematic, valves are open, automatic. Rigged up cameras, lights are hitting, bouncing around and around and around. And sun-baked sickness on my skin, disguising sun stars bright. It's breaking in, still my head's high up in clouds of blue. The air's infectious, it's inside of you. Sunscreen thickens on my skin, a layer keeps it safe from burning in. The heat is high, but shade is in. Yeah, I find myself remembering. Do I really want to spend hours in a hot car? I could go to outer space and eat an ice cream bar. My friends at the park and the benches and the swings, and the strange other people that say the weirdest things. Do I really want to spend hours in a hot car when I could take 1,000 leaps and go really far? And I want to be a bit more energetic. I want to be a bit more energetic. Sickness on my skin, disguising sun stars bright. It's breaking in, still my head's high up in clouds of blue. The air's infectious, it's inside of you.
Oh, there it goes. Hello, hello, hello. How we doing? How we doing? How we doing?
Hey, can I have my phone? Can you get a sketchup?
Okay. People have decided to be loud as soon as I press the go live button. So we're going to hope and pray. I need to stop the music. We're going to hope and pray everything turns out well. Capiche, capiche. So here is all the things that are happening. One, why can't I see my mouse? That's one thing that's bothering me. Why can't I see my mouse? There it is. Hey, okay. So one thing, I've only played ever one visual novel, and it was the Sonic one. I don't play it a lot. Main reason I'm playing this is because the creator, I don't know if you can see it, but where is it? I know there's something that says credits or something about. Okay. ElisCZ's. This CZ, there we are. The person who made my profile picture. And I like them a lot, so. But we're gonna do this, because I wanted to. I'm a low goober, so. We're gonna start. And hopefully nothing bad's gonna happen. Oh my gosh! You're playing as the character Elis, but you're free to choose whatever name you want. Can I just choose, is Elis correct? Most definitely. Elis. Oh, an animated scene, okay. Is this what I saw on the Patreon? Oh, it is, okay. Screenwriter position, puzzle villain, deer hiring. I was reading that. Hello. Okay, everyone's decided to be louder. Ow, my eyes! Okay. I swear I muted, they went quiet, and then I unmuted, and they got loud again. A Mushroom City. From Mario. Oh yeah, this sounds like SMG4 cannon. Okay. I don't know, everything's going bad now. Journalist's work became repetitive and knew that was a sign to finally take your life into your own hands. Okay, I didn't read the last part at first. I got scared. Crap, can I go back? I need to stop clicking. It was something you learned in school instead of socializing with other kids in class. A sort of dissociation from that awful place. Writing all kinds of stories helped you develop as a kid. Mentally, definitely not socially. You never bothered to share them with anyone except your parents, who supported you in every way. Oh, those are great parents. Wish I had them. They encouraged you to pitch your stories to the big industries, but you never willed yourself to make that big step. Yet. Making stories into reality sounded like a dream come true, but all you really wanted was to be able to lend a helping hand to a bigger project. That was the main goal. Who cares about making your own movies when you can help talented people make their own? It's not like your ideas were worthy of a movie adaptation anyways. Seeing your own name as the credits roll, all you really cared about. The feeling of being a part of something astonishing. And you believed this little city was the perfect place. Watch where you're going! Some loud car horn from outside jolts you awake. You shut your window. Almost the perfect place. If you didn't live right in the middle of a busy road in some rusty old apartment, you didn't have much money, but everyone starts from somewhere, no? You sigh, rubbing your eyes to adjust to the sunlight. It's been a few rough months, you and your roomie, but you were determined to change that today. You look out the window and stare at the huge TV-shaped building right in the center. The job interview is today. Better get ready. It's 8:45. Is it AM, I'm guessing? I'm stupid, yes it is AM. So you have a little over an hour to get yourself together. Your eyes shift to the folder with your scripts that lies on your bedside desk. You're going through all your papers and your other stuff all night, finding the best pieces you could show off at the interview. But there's one particular script you were hesitating about. The pilot episode of your own show. This was by far the longest you've been working on a project, but it was such a silly idea. Almost unprofessional, you would say. You don't want to show something like that to a prestige studio. It wasn't worth it anyways. You shake your head and grab the folder, stuffing it into your bag. Once you open your bedroom door, you are welcomed by a nasty smell coming from your kitchen. Did Kiwi burn something? Kiwi didn't clean the dishes from yesterday. Oh. You know what, that would do it. Of course she didn't. You decide not to worry about that right now and make your way to the bathroom. Gripping the sink, you manage to turn on the water with your free hand. You splash some water on your face to wake yourself up. You look at yourself in the mirror. Oh, you look a little rough there, Elis. I'm so sorry, man. God, you look ridiculous. Is this supposed to be the face of someone getting their dream job today? Well, not to speak too soon, or get ahead of yourself here. You may as well absolutely fumble it, which wouldn't be a surprise for you. Let's switch focus on getting dolled up. After all, the first glance matters the most. You may not make a phenomenal impression with your writing, but it could at least make yourself presentable. Get you some bonus points for trying. You return to the kitchen, the holy quest of getting some coffee. You're greeted by a familiar face standing in the living room. It's your roomie. Kiwi? She jumped slightly upon being called. That would be my butt. I would be so focused at a task, someone just calls my name and I jump. She looked startled for a second. Just a second. Relaxing immediately after seeing it was you. Elis, don't sneak up on me like that. Didn't you hear me walking around? No? I thought you were already gone for that interview or something. I still have around an hour left. Jeez, you want me gone that bad? She snickers at your comment. You feel her gaze on you as you sluggishly fill the kettle with water. I'm gonna forget so many voices I try to do. Stressed much? You have no idea. You groaned sheepishly. It was obvious how tense you were, though. And they sit up and figure out things. One sec. Everything's good. Dang, you've been preparing for this day for weeks now. Cool off a little. It's not like it's your future on the line. You gave her a sharp look, and she raised her arms in a mic. I love. Wait, what the heck? I love this face. So you can go back with the scroll wheel. Okay. I was trying to zoom. I thought this was an art app, to be honest. I was trying to zoom into the face. Hey, if anything happens, you can always join me on my job. You mean cleaning toilets with that disgusting fast food? With you and that disgusting fast food joint across the street? Well, actually, I dropped that one yesterday. Again? You felt yourself snarling quietly. This is not helping the anxiety you're already dreading. The anxiety already dreading your morning. English, I swear. Pay was bad, okay? And it was nasty. Her face grimaced. Grimaced? But I do have the money to pay half the rent finally. Speaking of rent, both you were pretty tight on money. With Kiwi's job hopping every gosh dang month, and you running low on savings from your parents, things were looking pretty bad for the two of you. Did we pay this month? I don't remember seeing the landlord lately. Wouldn't be surprised if they were scared to set foot in here after the whole scene last month. Hey, you told me to take care of it, so I did. I don't think acting like a rabid dog was a solution. I love this already. Okay. Making that old man run for his life when he barely walks. She rolls her eyes. But it worked, didn't it? Cut me some slack. Grandpa's gonna kick us out anyway, sooner or later. Wait, I have a golden tooth. Wait, it's golden. Not if we stay on good terms. You sigh hesitantly, slowly running your fingers through your fur up top. Whatever, it can be tomorrow's problem. If I somehow manage to survive today. You pour the hot water into your Garfield-shaped mug. I did see, that is a real thing. I saw it on her Twitter. It exists. Your favorite. Aren't you just a ray of sunshine? Come on. She playfully swats your arm as you stir your coffee. You'll get that position, and I'll find my luck elsewhere. Hopefully. You're delusional. And you're awfully gloomy today. Did you wake up on the wrong side of the bed? I barely slept. You add sugar and caramel syrup to your coffee as you stare her down. It never works to intimidate her, though. She steps back from you and oogles the folder you set aside on the dining table. Ear flicking subtly in interest as she leaned over to get a better glance, as if looking for something specific. Is it yaoi? Scripts? What else? Hope you include that crazy idea of yourself in there. Of course I have not. That stays between me and my absurd mind. Call it delusional, even. That one's my favorite! I'm sure folks would appreciate a breath of fresh air. Why not give it a try, see how it goes? You shake your head stubbornly, pushing yourself from the counter to snatch the folder from her hands with a small, inoffensive glare. Just make sure you clean up around the house while I'm gone, alright? I'm stressed as it is. You don't have to poke at me like a dang stress ball with your job situations. Shoving the folder in your bag, you grab your jacket. The Garfield mug is picked up by Kiwi, hastily going into the sink. Kiwi realizes it doesn't say anything not to upset you more. I hope you don't forget to brush the stress off your fur? She nodded as you walk away. Kiwi puts on her messy apron to attempt to clean up the laundry. The laundry becoming a game of Tetris at this rate. That's great. Oh, gosh, I hate this. Not this. I'd hate my nose. It's being weird. You make final adjustments to your coat and make your way down the stairs. All the built-up stress is making itself more and more noticeable on your facial features as you think. You know what I forgot to do? I forgot to set up an alert box. I did. Oh well. As you think about the upcoming interview. Gosh, hopefully it works. Hopefully the walk to the studio will blow off some steam. Otherwise, you might just lose your sanity before you even step foot in that godforsaken building. Just as you start walking down the... Oh my gosh. Just as you start walking down the street, a sudden realization hits you like a bucket of cold water. The feeling of dread settling in your caffeine-addicted self. You know, I can't say anything to that. I just chugged an energy drink. Oh my gosh, I forgot my coffee! The image of you leaving on the counter suddenly hits you. No wonder you felt like crap. What time is it? 9:30, you still have half an hour left. A quick stop at the cafe wouldn't hurt, you thought to yourself. You haven't spoken to Karen in a while anyways. She might even have one of her notorious motivational speeches ready for you if you were lucky. So you won't combust the moment you step foot into that studio. Gosh, I can read! The cafe is near anyways, so it shouldn't be much of a problem. Your shoes are heard scraping along the sidewalk as you speed walk towards the cafe, adjusting the bag on your shoulder. You push the door open, the familiar jingle audible and soothing. Can I see Karen? Have I met Karen? I think I have. I didn't read that. And suddenly you're met with a cozy atmosphere that welcomes you into its embrace. It felt like a warm blanket around your collar. Your shoulders slumped once your body gave in to the lovely, homely sensation. You wait in the queue like a civilized citizen, your eyes scanning for your feline friend. And lo and behold, there she was, behind the cashier's register. So it was funny, both of you had the same streaks of interrupted sleep, the dark circles making themselves known. Running a business while taking care of 3 rascals isn't for the weak. I wonder how the kiddos are doing. Been a while since you babysat. How does Karen? It's like... The only thing I remember the voice is from the courtroom song. Have yourself a wonderful day, sir. Thank you for coming. Well, oh, hello. We're going to recognition once she sees you. Well, look who finally decided to show up. Oh gosh, those eye bags. You look like a mess. Good morning to you too, Karen. Give her a weak, exasperated smile. You look like you haven't slept in days. Karen waves a paw, cutting herself with a Oh my gosh, cutting herself off with a friendly, humorous scoff, resuming. Oh, please, scratch that. Centuries. Before you could say something, her hands already got to work. And you and your workaholic butt. She eyes you up and down, raising a brow. Past the terribly worrisome eye bags, you don't look dashing. Don't you look dashing? What's the special occasion? Was it really that bad? Job interview. You know how it is. Had to make myself look presentable. Oh, I see. That job interview. I had no idea what to say. Yeah, I was thinking you've grown bored of my old... What is that word? Rhetoric? I wonder why your fuzzy butt can't even spare a call. You chuckle at her remark. You two haven't hung out in a while. That was true. You were too busy thinking about all the potential disasters that could happen today to even fathom nudging anyone. Yeah, I can English. I swear. It'll work. It'll work eventually. Your smile faded into a familiar, awkward demeanor. I just had to make sure my portfolio was perfect. Spotless. Portfolio. Gosh. I know I should have announced my absence beforehand, but I'll make it up to you. I promise. Karen smiled warmly. She shook her head dismissively with a light, friendly chuckle. I like that face. Hey, don't mention it. You know I'm just messing around. Water on the bridge. Hold on. I need to fix my chair. Keeps eyeing you up and down while her hands work on your coffee effort. It'll work eventually. She keeps on eyeing you up and down while her hands work on your coffee effortlessly. Blech. Stressed? You're the second person who asked me that this morning. Well, you don't look half awake. That's why I came here for the best morning coffee. Flattery won't get you a discount. Had to try. Save your words for the top dogs who sit in the office on their butts all day. Right. Your fur bristled at the reminder of what's coming up for you. Oh, you're not looking forward to that interview. I don't think anyone looks forward to an interview. I don't think anyone does. No. Relax. I'm sure it will go as smoothly as butter. Brother. Butter is not smooth. Unless you melt it. Well, we'll see about that. Unless there's different butter, I guess. I don't know. Oh my gosh. Before long, you pause, panic, and realization that you're dawning on your relaxed expression, fumbling around comically and flailing as you spin around, looking for your absurdly absent phone in your coat pockets with your non-existent watch on your hand. Anything to tell the time, until your gaze fell upon the clock right above Garen's head. 9:50. You felt your heart drop to your stomach. Crap! This is Zixlo. I can't hang out with you. The time passes by so fast. You bury your hand in your coat, searching for your wallet. Karen literally shoves the coffee in her hands and hits you with a stern look on her face. Don't worry about the cash. Get out of my face. She sheaves you playfully before turning her attention to the next customer. Give her a small wave while pushing the door open. Run! Break a leg! If you don't get the dig, do it. If you don't get the gig, do it literally. Is what you hear before the door closes behind you. With a small smile, you speed walk to the big TV-shaped building while sipping on your coffee. Stopping dead in your tracks to take the intimidating sight. Intimidating? It's bigger than you thought. In fact, it was actually huge. I don't know why I'm looking at TikTok. I was trying to look at my phone. The entrance was all fancied up with red carpet and a few stars etched into the concrete. I mean, I'd expect that, at least. I'm looking at the thing real quick. Hold on. I need to look at my own channel. Hold on. Let me do it. Okay. Looks like the big shots at the top are a little too serious about this, or whoever was running the studio. Hold on. Ugh. Taco Bell's still attacking me. You take a deep exhale into the You take a deep exhale that forms into a cloud. The morning breeze makes you shiver. Or is that the nervousness? No time to waste. Just get in there, think later. Your vision having adjusted to the daunting new environment, it was overwhelming. The bright lights in the hallway make you squint your eyes. Why did I say sprint? Squint your eyes. If you aren't woken up properly, then you sure are now. You chug the last bit of your coffee before throwing it into a nearby bin. Our voices coming from all the various rooms. People chatting, machines whirring, coffee maker buzzing. Seemed rather cozy. You shake your head internally, telling yourself to get a move on. You enter a new room that looks like a lobby. This is a bright owl lobby. A massive map in the middle surrounded by quality fabric deviants. Okay. Plush. I can't. These words too fancy for me. Surrounded by quality fabric divans, plush satin pillows, and decorative plants, following the same signature color scheme. All this looked a bit expensive. Or maybe you were simply too broke, and this was what ordinary people can afford these days. Nonetheless, you walk up to the map, your eyes darting from left to right to spot the office where you're supposed to meet with the guy. Oh, perhaps you shouldn't have underestimated the inside. This place is huge! How are you supposed to find him in here? But just as you thought all hope was lost. Morning, lovely. You jump with embarrassing, startled yet, but it's an unfamiliar voice emerges with your left. Turning to face a woman you've never seen before, she looks as confused as you, blinking twice at your abrupt outburst. There's an awkward silence between the two of you before you decide to speak up, acting as if that hadn't happened. Excuse me. I'm here for an interview with, Before you could finish your sentence, her face lit up. Oh, wait, you're here to meet the capital P, aren't ya? She proclaims with a chuckle, pointing at you before averting her gaze to the board map where you were looking at a moment ago. Oh yeah, that no piece of wood won't tell you much. It's easy to get lost around. What am I supposed to do for her? Okay. Oh my gosh. I've worked. Can I do? Not like lace. I've worked here for ages. Even I can't understand the point of this obnoxious board sometimes. Trust me, the woman beside you kept talking and talking. You don't even listen to her anymore. As the only thing on your mind is being late to the biggest opportunity of your life yet. Oh, you're a lost cause. Your hand instinctively wiping the coffee remnant off. Oh, you hope she didn't see that. Her monologue stops the moment she registers your panic expression. Boss's office is on the 12th floor, all the way down the hallway. You won't get lost from there, don't you worry. Oh, thank gosh. Wait, 12th floor? Ah, got it, thank you for that. I would have been wandering back and forth if it wasn't for you. Not at all, no problemo. She left out a light chuckle, pretending not to notice the subtle movements you were making. Before you were ready to make your way to the elevator, you were met with a reassurance from the unknown woman. Why did the music stop? Also, don't worry about the boss man. He may seem scary, but I can rest assured he's a chill dude. Just don't push his buttons, and you'll be fine. She gives you a huge grin with thumbs up, takes off from the lobby to wherever she came from. Right. Oh, that font does not work with that. What was supposed to calm? Was that supposed to calm me down or stress me out even more? The elevator dings and opens up for you. The warm light blinding your weary eyes. What was that again? 12th floor? You push the button and the elevator's door closes. Soft hum of machinery can be heard as it makes its way all the way up with you. You start to feel the adrenaline kicking in. Oh boy, it's getting real now.
And I can't be stopped.
It's a thrill of the chase, it's the look on their face when I'm keeping the pace and I'm just stealing the race. I know too well how it feels to be called a loser, a screw up, so let's change the news up.
Now I'm winning, I'm winning.
It would feel so good to be misunderstood.
Cause I'm killing, looking like a villain.
Yeah, I'm far too fast, no more taking last. Oh,
Now I'm winning, I'm winning.
no, they can't see me behind jealousy. Oh,
Cause I'm killing, looking like a villain. I think they see me as infamous.
oh.
They all told me I'd break, I didn't have what it takes, that I'm just one big mistake that I can...
Hopefully. Your hands are gripping the rails inside. You took your time shaking the dread as the numbers go up. Higher and higher. Your impulsive thoughts for a moment thinking the elevator is going to break, adding to your nerves. Is that an impulsive thought? Oh crap, I've listened too much. You're not going to be writing stories for the paper. You're going to be on the big screen as an author. Deep breath in, deep breath out. That doesn't work sometimes, I swear. Your grip on the rail loosens as the elevator reaches the top. The elevator stops with a big ding. And I go forward. You're met with a long hallway right in front of you. So all the way down this hall? At least that's what you remember she said. With a gulp, you step out of the elevator and slowly walk towards the door. The very end of this unnecessary eerie floor. The closer you get to the door, the sweatier your forehead feels. Or maybe you're just getting dizzy. Your heart was audibly thumping outside your chest. It felt like no time to think about such things. You stop right in front of the door, stretching out your hand hesitantly. And then you finally make up your mind. Housekeeping! You knocked. The echo of the door could be heard a few feet away, a new sensation to you. Nothing was heard from the other side. Maybe they're too focused on their work? After all, your interview may have caused them to cancel some of their meetings. No, that's nonsense. They emailed you a week ago. You didn't disturb their plans. You knock again, but a bit louder this time. Yeah, you're done for. Is this because you arrived 5 minutes late? Are they testing you? Are they even in there? You know what? This was a bad idea. You have 10 minutes in this building. You already feel like it's telling you that you're not welcome here. Maybe if I go back home, I can schedule a different day. Or maybe I won't show up. An unfamiliar tall shadow forms behind you, and you feel a shiver crawling up your spine. This is it. You're not getting this job, and you may as well not make it out alive of here. Finally find the courage to slowly turn around, lifting your head up to meet his gaze. Is it Daddy Puzzles? Hello! Both of you are dead silent for what it feels like minutes. His eyes widen once he finally realizes the situation. Oh, Liz, is that right? You blink a few times awkwardly. That is great. Oh my, I'm terribly sorry for my lateness. Truly unprofessional of me. So much work to do in so little time. He says in a chipper voice, while he's pulling out keys from his suit, unlocking his office. Let's get down to business. Please, take a seat. So much has happened in the span of 10 seconds. You feel like half your brain just shut down. The TV-headed man musters all the scattered paper on his desk while murmuring something to himself. You try to collect your thoughts. Silly me, he exclaims, turning to you once again. I really am out of myself today. I haven't probably introduced myself. He extends his rather elongated gloved hand, something that throws you off for a moment. Mr. Puzzles, director, producer, and founder of Puzzle Vision. You shake his hand. So that explains the name. And the TV-shaped building. This guy sure has confidence. I've read through the stuff you sent me last week, but... He sits down on his chair, folding his hands on the desk. I would like to know more about you. About me? I did send my... Of course you did, but I'm not interested in what you brought here into my office doors of precious wonderland, where everything you can think of, say, comes to life. You swore you saw his screen sparkle with enthusiasm. Blink. Everyone could write a couple paragraphs. High school diploma, good for you, but every idiot can get that these days. And you're not an idiot, are you? His TV screen flickers briefly. His arms resting on the table, you focus on your hands, remembering the folder as you fetch it. His TV head tilting to the side in amusement and curiosity. Why is he looking at me like that? I don't like that. I'd be nervous here too. I really would. He leans forward in his chair, waiting for your response. You can practically feel his gaze on you, observing your every movement. It feels like even inhaling the wrong way could cost you your job position. Yeah. Okay, Liz, calm down. He's just testing you. You put the folder filled with your scripts on his desk. I have been writing all kinds of stories. Watching different types of movies taught me to get a better grip on storytelling and characters. It also helped me discover my love for bringing these stories to life visually. Ah, so you're from writing books to writing screenplays. Exactly. I spent a lot of time learning how to shift narratives into visual structure. He stays silent, waiting for you to continue. Shouldn't he be the one asking questions? What else am I supposed to say? I spend a lot of time diving into the behind the scenes of my favorite movies to understand the director's perspective. Way to go on remembering to use big words like that, Elis. What movies are we talking about? Slashers? Okay. Not slashers, animated movies. How Not to Train Your Dragon and Wolf Runners. How to Train Your Dragon and... What, Edge Runners? I don't know. He seems satisfied with that answer. Animated movies are one of my favorites, but I do appreciate any kind of storytelling, of course. Sci-fi, fantasy, horror, if written well. He opens the folder you put on his desk. His digital eyes scan through the scripts. You include some of your best short scripts. You call them pretty decent. I was missing a particular one you left at home on purpose. Still thinking if you made a mistake. No, you definitely didn't. You're not bringing that silly idea of yours to his attention. Any particular ones you are most far... I'll read this eventually. Any particular ones you are by far most proud of, and you'd like to see yourself directing? The question lingers in your mind for a short minute, thinking of an answer. But just as you take a deep breath, he raises his finger. Heard enough? Yeah, you're cooked. So, just why do you think I should just hire you specifically? Wow, that sounds like he wants you to get out of his face already. And honestly, you wanted it as well. Air felt heavy in his office. Nothing was louder than your thumping heart again. Your hand went towards your heart as you threw yourself in the open, as vulnerable as you felt in the dreaded silence. Come on, sell yourself. I'm gonna do honest. So, here's the thing. So, confident is like, oh, these are the reasons you should hire me. Like, it doesn't, like, you just put out, I guess, all the greats and don't include the bads. But honest, you're just putting in... So confident will normally get you a job, I'm pretty sure. But I'm going to do honest. I feel like that will work. Honesty is the right way to go. Writing is something I started at a really young age. Bad way to start off. And I'm determined to keep pushing myself in the industry to gain more experience and learn from the right people. I know, things aren't perfect yet, but I know I can do more. Much more. If I'm given the chance, I can prove myself. You can't tell if you're sweating, but if you are, then pray that the fur of yours is covering it. Then he finally speaks. You write with a visual eye. You trust the scene to speak for itself. He says rather calmly, but his expression is unreadable. I appreciate that, especially in newbies. You're writing as someone who actually watches the screen while they write. He closes the folder, his gaze now fixated on you. I'm going to be very honest about you here, Elis. And there you go. There we go. I'm very fond of your... I'm very fond of your writing style. I can see where you're coming from. You feel slightly better about yourself, but the look on his face gives you mixed signals. That's called masking. He's simply making an observation, not offering praise. This studio yearns for passionate people like you, but you're missing a crucial part of yourself. He looks you up and down. Self-esteem, and that's really important to us. We must constantly endeavor if we are to succeed. You see, doubting yourself? There is no place in my studio. Belief in your work is one thing. Belief in yourself is another. At this point, it just tell me to get out of here already. Say, if I were to hire you, would you be able to embrace this criticism and get a clearer picture of yourself? Is he actually giving you a chance? Absolutely. He hums in satisfaction. Excellent! Well, I suppose this is where our little meeting ends. I will get in touch with you through email later this day. Thank you. Don't thank me yet for your time, Mr. Puzzles. You say without trying to sound awkward, but failing. You scoop your files back into your folder and stand up. The pleasure was all mine. His voice was suddenly more lively, and with that, he turns his attention to a different flurry of paperwork on his desk, which was definitely your cue to leave. You closed the door behind you and let out a breath you didn't know you were holding in. That was something. You feel your back slide down. Okay, there's something with my toe. There's something stabbing my toe. What is it? You feel your back slide down the door a smidge before balancing yourself up once more. Can't say if I call that a success, but better than being rejected right away. You actually had a chance, and that's all that mattered to you now. This conversation did enough to drain your social battery. All you want right now is to flop on the couch and do nothing for the rest of the day. So real. That sounded like heaven. That sounds so good. No time to lose. You take the elevator and exit the building. The cold breeze for once feels refreshing after that interview. Take a deep breath and make your way down the road, straight to your apartment. It was a little over 10 in the morning, and people started occupying the streets. The conversation between you and Mr. Puzzle still lingers in your mind. You don't know what to think about that guy. He didn't seem impressed, but neither was he disappointed. I guess I'm looking into it too much. You may as well never hear about him again if he doesn't email you today. Maybe he never intended to and only said that to give you false hope. The distant sound of a violin pulled you out of your thoughts and you immediately knew who it was. Your furry friend stands on the nearby sidewalk playing the violin calmly. A hat with a few coins in it lies right next to her. Oh my gosh, Kiwi. What are you doing now? The soothing sound of the violin stops upon seeing you, her ears perking up. Elis! She yells out in your direction, arms flailing around. Your lips twitch upwards in the sight. You lift your hand in a brief way and start walking toward her, but before you can say anything, she already starts peppering you with questions. So how'd it go, Boss Chill Guy? Did you get hired or did you fumble it up? All right. It could have been worse. So? You will let me know later. That doesn't mean he said no. You make it sound even worse. You feel yourself cringe internally. She pats you on your shoulder with a giggle, lowering her violin. We should throw a party at our place then. To celebrate my non-official rejection? You really are pushing my luck, dude. She lifts her arm and taps the air like she's knocking on wood. Just in case. Planning on playing here for the rest of the day? Actually, now that you're here, nah. I don't know how to deal with making emergency money when Miss Moneybags will take care of it. She finger guns you playfully, enjoying the look on your face. Plain deadpan. Just you wait. I'll be the one laughing if he doesn't respond. You? The one laughing? Well, that means you'll be applying for a minimum wage job with me. You roll your eyes with a playful scoff. Screw off, dude. With a snicker, Kiwi packs up her violin and you make your way back to the oh-so-loved apartment. You didn't tell me anything about the guys. Huh? The big guys and the interview? Oh, it's just some TV had to do runs the joint. Mr. Puzzles, if I recall correctly. Ah, I do remember seeing that name on the news. What's he like? Okay. Here's where we can make decisions. Do we want to go honesty all the way? I feel like I'm going to say cute. He was intimidating. I will give you that. But, like, I'm going to try and get the best. I know there's multiple endings. I don't know how many endings. Let's say how many endings? Gosh, I hope not. Just going to say cute. Honestly, kind of cute. Kiwi's head jerks up at your words. It was what? What did you just say? I said mute. He didn't speak much. I slowly had to pull stuff out of my butt for how long he let me talk. So you think it will be a pain in the butt to work under him? You give her a sharp look. She looked offended for a second, letting out a hurt hum with a shrug. Oh, I'm sorry for being interested in what my roomie got herself into. I know just as much as you do. Maybe ask Karen next time you see her. She might have some insight into what this guy's reputation is around here. Maybe. Want to have pizza for lunch? No, we have leftovers from yesterday. Come on. It's spaghetti with tuna. You'll get over with. If that wasn't our fourth time, having spaghetti this month. Too bad. Your butt is banned in that kitchen after the oven incident. What is the oven incident? That was one time. And your last. This sounds like a conversation with my friends. You enter a small, cramped apartment and let out a sigh once you close the door behind Kiwi. Enough talk about work. Let's find some cringy show to watch for the rest of the day. Whoa, is this even the Alyssa I know? You're doing nothing all day. You finally come to your senses. Told you you'll get burned out soon. Quit being a smarty. I gave it all I got for that portfolio. If I don't get hired, I may as well drop my screenwriting dream job and go back to GMS Media. Dang, now you're just thinking about the worst possible scenario. Sit your butt down and I'll get the spaghetti from the fridge. I like the golden tooth. Couldn't argue with her. Your mind was in the wrong place right now. I'm gonna drink Mountain Dew. Hold on. Once you plop down on a couch. On a couch? I'm sorry, you have multiple? Your hands impulsively reach for the phone in your pockets, refreshing your email inbox. Don't I remember when was the last time you felt this anxious? Gosh, that was horrible. Once Kiwi emerged from the kitchen with the spaghetti in her hands, you almost gagged at the sight and smell of it. Not because it was nasty. Nasty? You simply couldn't think of eating anything right now. Not until you got that email from the TV man. TV man! Another episode of the Lululand came out. Wanted to watch it? I thought they were mocking them. Sure, whatever. Anything to keep my mind occupied. With a sigh, you reluctantly put the phone down and turn your attention to the TV screen. I'll watch it too. The day passed by like a blink of an eye, and soon it was evening already. Your phone was dead silent. No notification sound was heard all day. All that built-up anxiety still hasn't left your brain. That dread, the forcing lump in your chest. Kiwi noticed your expression and the way your tail kept twitching in irritation. Not even a daily dose of cringy reality shows can put you out of this mindset. Unfortunately. Man, this sucks. You bury your face into your hands with a groan, rubbing your eyes in hopes of waking yourself up a bit. Scared the crap out of me. You exchange surprised looks with Kiwi, grabbing the phone from the couch. Staring at the screen nervously, it's displaying a red dot over your email app. Okay, this is it. Don't keep yourself waiting any longer. The anticipation was killing both of you. As Kiwi overlooks, you push her back slightly with annoyance. You're not helping my nerves. Cut it out. You growled, but inhaled nervously as you held the phone back up. Your finger hesitates for a second before hitting the icon. You start reading. Dear Elis, after our last meeting, I am thrilled to announce that you've been officially hired as a new screenwriter for Puzzle Vision. And I would die right there. Out of excitement, I'd pass out on the couch. No one would be able to do anything with me. Please arrive promptly at our studio at 10 a.m. tomorrow. That's actually, that's not too bad. I'm looking forward to your work. Mr. Puzzles. Your eyes linger on the screen a bit longer, rereading the first lines of the message, making sure you aren't hallucinating. Kiwi, meanwhile, impatiently waits for your reaction. Dude, tell me already. You're getting me all right up. All right up too. Gosh dang it. You shove the phone into her hands. What does it say? What does the message say? You look startled for a second, but immediately turns her gaze to your phone screen, eyes darting anxiously. You're trying to catch only any slight exchanges in her expression. For what feels like an eternity, I'm reading too fast. After what feels like an eternity, she turns her gaze back to you. Dude. Her lips twitch, upwarding a wide, knowing smirk. I freaking told you. She starts laughing, holding the phone back, handing the phone back to you. You read the message, speechless. You really got hired. I got it. You got it! She grips your shoulders, shaking you like a madman, making your head spin for a few moments before catching it in disbelief. Told you we should have bought decoration. Told you we should have bought decoration. Hold on. Told you we should have bought decorations at least. We have to celebrate. She practically vibrates in excitement. You exhale. You breathe, your breath slightly trembling. You actually did it. You did it. This dream was coming true. A couple of blinks later, and you see her fetch her phone from her pocket. I'm going to order us a pizza right away. And she turns her attention to the phone. And once she turns her attention to the phone, you get lost in your thoughts. Okay, this is never a good idea. So this was it, huh? Wherever the wind takes me, I guess. You and Kiwi were watching some random crap on the TV while eating pizza for the rest of the day. It was getting late, and exhaustion was taking its toll on you. You want to be well rested for tomorrow anyways. With a yawn, the lights flickered off as the switch flipped. You couldn't be restless making these first impressions. Not anytime soon. The alarm sounded. More than one was set to make sure you weren't late, but two of them were snoozed off. You groaned as you put your hand back down. Today is your first day. You're not missing it. My throat's not agreeing with me today. After a quick stretch and hopefully remembering the dress code for the studio per the email, what was it? Slacks, business casual, was it semi-formal? You don't remember, but it's your first day. You scour through your closet for anything decent enough. This should do. Checking for everything, your bag, your wallet, your keys. How far away is the studio from here again? After checking your phone, you're reminded it was a good 15 or so minute walk away. 5 if you go by car. Not happening. Gas is expensive these days, and you don't even remember the last time you cranked up that piece of junk. Wait, I forgot to brush up. Close the bathroom door and quickly brush up with a final look in the mirror before you head out. A swift closure as your head is up, bag in arms, and you snatch your phone off the counter. A mild buzz as your messages go off unchecked. Today's your first day at the studio. It could be enough to make you smile as you make your way. Make your way. Before you open the front door, your gaze lingers a bit longer on that folder lying on the counter. How did the flowers stay in her hair for like ever? Hey, don't look at it like that. No, you're not bringing it with you. Oh, come on. You know what? I'm going to make you bring that with you on these points. Along the way, a familiar face stands to the side. It was Karen at the coffee shop you frequented, which you realize you forgot to make breakfast on the way. You knew you forgot something. Then you remembered Kiwi's words from yesterday. Maybe ask Karen next time you see her. She might have some insight into what this guy's reputation is around here. Do you really have time for that? On the other hand, you're eager to know what you're pulling yourself into. And you might as well tell Karen you got the gig, though she's already likely seen the news on your social media. But do you have enough time? Okay, here's the thing. Do we want to say hi to our friend, or do we want to go there? Oh, what? I wish I could know how much time there is to there. Do I want to get there on time, or do I want to be a little late? I know it's not going to be a few hours. At most, I'm thinking we might be like 30 minutes late. Which isn't bad. It's first day. I mean, you got to make first day impressions, but still, you're still getting used to a new schedule. I don't think you're going to get fired or hated on the right off the spot if you miss a little bit on your first day. So first, we're going to save here. So, is there more than 10? Oh, there is. Okay. There's autosaves. Oh, there's autosaves at everything. Okay. We're going to visit Karen. You nod to yourself. Yeah, Karen. She's one of your closest friends, after all. Her advice was certainly useful, especially considering she juggles all these part-time roles while being a full-time mom. You felt uneasy just thinking about handling a workload half as much. Try to rub your last droves of sleep away while walking up to Karen at her shop. Usual jingle, the line which makes you groan. Yeah, thanks for telling me I might be late for work. Morning, Karen. She simply nodded back up with an expression that she was already dreading her shift, until she noticed it was you. Her gaze lingers on you a bit longer than usual. Is my fur messy again? Don't you act all innocent now. I saw that status on your Instagram. No call, no message. Tsk. She clicks her tongue, acting all hurt and offended. Okay, to be fair, you did plan on calling her yesterday, but most likely forgot about it the moment Kiwi ordered pizza. You roll your eyes with a chuckle. And that's why I'm here. To tell me you got the job or for your coffee? Why can't it be both? Yeah. Right. Uh-huh. She gets to work with your usual. No, but seriously, told you you'd get it. Got yourself all stressed out for nothing. You point towards the croissant display and Karen nods in understanding. Actually, I was hoping you'd know something about this P guy since his studio has quite the name around here. Oh, nosing around on your first day? Can't blame you for wanting to know who I'm going to be working for. I suppose you know all the tea. Well, I'm taking that personally. You tap your fingers against the counter like a pouting kid. So the TV guy, huh? I heard about him here and there. There isn't much that I know. I'm not sure if it's just my poor knowledge or if there's just a little stuff this guy said publicly. Saw him a couple times on some talk shows though. So you're clueless. Do you want to know what I've heard or what I think? Lay it on me. He is a weird one for sure. You should watch the interview he once did with the famous YouTuber from here. SMG4 was it? My kiddos watch his crap all the time. But don't take my word for it. That's just what I'm thinking. You have nothing to be concerned about since the interview went well. Depends on how you define well. Huh? I don't think he was really impressed by my work. It seemed he rather pitied me. Recall the conversation in your brain. The look on his face green? A shiver runs up your spine. Oh boy, why are you feeling so unconfident again all of a sudden? What if his thoughts changed after the interview? Your hand splayed flat as you focused on Karen again. Ears dropped as a finger ghosted the countertop again. Karen sees this through her... What the heck is that word? Peripherals? Trying a new direction. Direction to cheer you up. I am stuttering like a freaking... Oh, come on, Liz. What about that little series of yours that you had a whole pile of papers? I was not impressed by all that. What's up with you and Kiwi being so excited about that stupid show script? You haven't shown him? No? You know it's bizarre. The script has no place in my portfolio, and you know it. Who knows what he would think of me? She shoves the croissant with your latte into your paws, the steaming liquid jolting you wide awake as you take a sip, almost burning your tongue accidentally. Another shiver down your spine as you look back at her, as if expecting her to berate you for drinking it too fast. I'm gonna go there myself and kick that guy's butt if he even thinks about killing your confidence. Just keep it cool, alright? He gave you a chance for a reason. She says this while wiping up some crumbs on the counter, gesturing with her other paw. You blink at her a few times, your grip softening on the cup before smiling warmly. She's right. Partly.
You know what?
I mean, you're going there to improve and grow as a writer anyway, so critique is inevitable, obviously. Now the question is how he handled such situations.
She said she will get the remote.
You'll find out sooner or later. You still had a bunch of questions, but none of them came to mind before you were ushered out, since you didn't order anything else. Now get going on, or you'll be late for your first day. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I got a job now. Sipping on your latte again, you start walking. Hello? He's got a little stubble. You almost bumped into a strange man who suddenly emerged from nowhere. He looks at you startled. Oh, you're the... Karen's friend, right? Is she inside? I was wondering if you could... How do you say this? WP and Z? How many times did I tell you to stop bothering me at work? I probably... used to... Get out! Oh, I love this. You awkwardly move aside and continue on your way. That was weird. Okay, dog, you don't have to bark. You walk into the studio, scanning the environment. You have no idea what to do, where to go, or who to meet. Well, isn't that great? A nervous pit forms in your stomach. Why do I feel like a person like me has no place here? Well, are you looking for something? Crap, should have ripped off my fur on the spot and make myself look like fresh roadkill. I'm new here. New hire? You're that furry lady from yesterday. I had no idea you were here for a job interview. They haven't hired anyone in forever. Now, what is the name of this fresh face, Elis. Well, Elis, it's nice to have you here. Although I'm still quite surprised, Miss Puzzle hasn't hired anyone new in, like, ages. It's probably been, what, a gazillion years since we had a new member? Ha! It seems that way. Like, oh my gosh, stop. Well, it seems like it. Stop yapping! Staring blankly, almost dripping your coffee as you listen to this new woman. I couldn't read you! How the heck is she so active at 10 a.m.? I'm going to be honest. I'm leaving her butt. Whatever nonsense this woman is hitting you with early in this morning was none of your business. Wait, I'm sorry. I didn't even get to know your name. You say with a subtle, awkward smile in hopes of not ruining her lively mood. Oh yeah, sorry about that. I can ramble way too much. Name's Linda, the art director here at Puzzle Vision. She reaches out her hand to shake. You nodded nervously. The dynamic was too much. Overwhelming as your hand almost crumbled the nearly finished coffee. Oh, she was an art director? She just one directed in conversation like a freaking tennis match. You were almost wary Linda was going to jut your... I love it when family decides to shout out when I've already asked them to be quiet. And it was going to jut your arm into your face with how fast she was talking for a handshake. One that'll throw you into the atmosphere. Yeah, Liz, new employee, writer, screenwriter, yeah. You could facepalm yourself as you absolutely stuttered. Well, anyway, I'll be happy to show you around, Ricky. Oh, cool. This was it. A new networking connection, as professionals call it. Great! She takes your hand and starts guiding you around the studio. This reminds me of the time oh my gosh, stop rambling, child. Not child. I got dragged around for one whole gosh darn hour. Oh my gosh. Yeah, so that's the time when I got my kidneys replaced with still... What? Oh, and there's the marketing room, which you didn't hear it from me, but people get paid way more in the finance and marketing department since, well, they handle the money. Oh, hey! Here's where you'll be working. Isn't that cool? Here's where you'll be writing and jolting down. I don't know why I made her country. We'll be jolting down ideas for the scripts and totally getting paid a good amount. I'm joking, by the way, if it wasn't obvious enough. Anyways, this is where you'll be positioned. You put your coffee and cup on the desk along with a bag to decorate your new office. Thanks. You're genuinely still reeling from earlier, blinking a few times how it went so fast. New departments, lack of good vending machine snacks, as Linda couldn't stop mentioning non-gluten. You gave a half smile to her before glancing at your desk, your paw into it, gliding along. This is going to be yours. It's rather nice. Well, thank you again for showing me around. We'll do my best to be a helping hand with other talented folks around here. Oh, I'm sure you'll work fabulous. Most probably won't hire just anyone, you know. There was this moment of soft sentiment. This is the second person who told you such thing in this place. Fabulous, huh? Yeah. You feel your fur relax. Your recognition was noticed after all. And this In this dream job, your work will be the new box office premiere. Okay, yeah, you're thinking a bit big here. Well, I've got to get back to the art department. Those bozos already messed up some of the props, but I'll be here if you need me. Oh, and I'll send you over your task later on today. Good luck on here in your first day. I made her country. I don't know why I made her country. Linda waves goodbye to you and makes her way down the stairs. So this is it. Your new cozy little office to let your imagination run wild. As you unpack your things from your bag, the scent of the studio fills your senses. Papers, ink, and lavender? Oh, and there's a scented candle on your desk. You catch yourself smiling a bit. You only met a few people, but everyone seems so nice already. You sink into the chair with a satisfied sigh, ready to boot up your laptop until it doesn't work. Your stomach betrays you. Guess Karen's croissant wasn't quite enough after all. May as well snoop around the kitchen, Linda showed me earlier. It's not like I was given a task yet. Who knows, maybe I'll get to meet more people. You roam the corridors, ears picking up various conversations and sound from other rooms. You pass the lighting department and finally stop at a familiar place one you've come across earlier. Entering the canteen, you see several peasant groups eating and chatting. You don't seem to pay much attention to you. What catches your attention is the large vending machine right across from you, filled with snacks and sodas. Your mind goes back to the conversation you had with Linda a while ago. The thought is suddenly interrupted by your stomach rumbling when your eyes lock on the chocolate bar. Alright, one quick snack and then I'll get to whatever Linda has sent over to me. You reach for the chocolate bar, struggling to get a grip of it once you shove it in your hand inside. And you're stuck. Ow. Just as you finally launch over the stupid machine, you notice it's familiar shadow casting over you. This looks like you're experiencing the same dreadful feeling from that yesterday. You feel your heart dropping to your stomach the moment you turn around and see the TV's lights shining right into your face. Before you could recover, you met with his hand being shoved into your own. Ah, Elis, was it? Well, Mr. Puzzle exclaims rather loudly while shaking your hand. What a refresher to see a new face in my studio. His expression switches up as he notices your startled look. He composes himself with a cough. Well, my manners. My sincerest apologies for taking you off guard. I'm not usually this forward, but I always want to make sure my new employees are given a warm welcome. His screen lights up a bit, his color bars stretching into a grin as he notices your hand on the hold on the chocolate bar. I suppose Linda has already shown you around the place. Yeah, that's right. Quite a place, I must say, but I'll wrap my hand around things in no time. A light chuckle escapes your lips to tighten the conversation. Lighten the conversation a little bit. You're trying to appear as casual as possible, but you feel your composure collapsing as his gaze seems to be piercing right through you. Oh, and don't you worry about that in the slightest. All the talented folks around here will always be available to you in case you find yourself on the wrong floor. Still, like I would appreciate having my employee wander the halls like a lost puppy, no. Is he aware of what happened to you the other day? Yeah. My dear, there's no reason to feel silly about... Why am I going to freaking Funtime Foxy? My dear, there's no reason to feel such silly about such a situation. You'll learn, just like everyone did here. Small steps, small steps. Now, tell me where you're informed about your task for today. Linda mentioned something about sending me later this day, if I recall. Later this day? There's absolutely no way I could propose this. I explicitly told her to send over the instructions immediately. This place can't have such things later this day. He turns coil faintly, dissatisfaction. You almost hear him huff despite not having a mouth. Was it through his vents? Guess I'll have to take matters into my own hands. There's a meeting happening in just a couple hours where you'll be introduced to our newest project. I'll send over the file to you right away once I return to my office. He looks at his non-existent watch on his wrist and fixes his tie. My, time goes by so fast. I must get to my schedule. Make yourself comfortable, if anything. Don't be shy to ask her. I keep on changing voices. And with that, he comically turns on his heels and makes his way out of the room. Well, that's certainly a shift in persona. Feels like you just walked into a completely different guy, but you shouldn't let that get to your head. He has high expectations of you, that's for sure. Better not disappoint him. You blink a few times, shaking off the nervousness that had your body frozen through the entire conversation. Better to get back to your office, I guess. The chocolate bar in your grasp, you move out of the canteen back to the writing department. Finding yourself back in the chair you had left a couple minutes ago, you gently free your tasty snack. Oh my gosh. You gently free your tasty snack from the wrapper and boot up your laptop to check if Mr. Puzzle has sent you the document yet. Hovering your cursor over the inbox folder, you click it, and there it is. You keep munching on your pre-lunch snack while your eyes dart from left to right, reading the file. There goes the info about the meeting. You've already been introduced to that. Some more side info here and there. Since you're just a rookie, your main focus will be assisting in developing and researching. Nothing extra so far, but that's understandable. You'll get there eventually. You don't know why, but you feel a wash of excitement rush through you as you read over the email again. The abrupt realization that you're actually doing it. Your dream job. Suppressing your smile, you force yourself to focus. Can't help but imagine your works on the big screen, though. They're only scripts and storyboards for now. Your hands fiddle with the keyboard before getting to work. Bye-bye, boring journalist work. And siblings are being loud again. You want to work? Okay, there it goes. It's almost time for you to go. Oh my gosh. There isn't really a specified time for you to clock out, but there isn't really anything left for you today. You managed to take notes of some important stuff from the pitching. Wrote some side ideas, mostly just quick concepts the director would be satisfied with. Met a few guys during the meeting, mostly just discussing production. But overall, it was okay. You tapped your pen along the lined paper on the table, wondering how many of your ideas will be streamlined. Your smile came back as you looked at your notes, the few doodles aligned with them. A few minutes later, zipping up your bag, patting down your filed papers with a relieved sigh. Your phone suddenly buzzes, interrupting you from packing your stuff. It was Kiwi's messaging you about dinner. Hey, should I order something, or do you want me to cook? Oh my gosh, don't let Kiwi cook. Dear gosh. Anything will anger, step into the kitchen. Don't you dare make a single step in the kitchen. Order anything you want. I'll be home in 20 minutes. With that, you hit send, sighing while putting your phone in your pocket. Make sure your little office is nice and clean before turning off the lights. Your shoes echo through the corridors, making it a bit awkward when the other rooms still seemed lively. You hit a button on the elevator, impatiently tapping your foot, waiting for it to arrive. Which makes you wonder what Linda is up to. You haven't... Oh! Clocking out! Your fur bristles at a familiar voice. It's a puzzles jump scare. He emerged from the elevator. Can I stumble upon this guy in any other way than by pure accident? See, it's getting ridiculous, my gosh. The CRT TV guy lets out a laugh, pressing his palm against the screen. Though it's hard to tell if he's laughing or at these abrupt encounters or at the wild state of your fur. My, that was quite a face. His voice breaks as he tries to compose himself. That was very unprofessional, excuse me. How was your first day? Meh, I could say meh or great. I'm gonna say great. Okay, let's sound confident. Professionality and good mood are a way to work to make an impression on the man. It was inspiring. Got to meet a few new people on the production team. Can probably say I'm slowly getting to learn, I'm slowly but surely running. Raises his digital brow, his grin staying the same. Well, that's excellent news. I'm glad to hear you're getting the hang of things. Yeah, excited to see what else the studio has to offer. Studio? If you could facepalm yourself right now, you would. Why did you say it like that? Well, look forward to we look forward to your contribution then. Gosh, keep up the good work. And with that, he walks past you, minding his own business. Well, that was awkward. Like any other interaction you had with him so far. I am very curious what the other option is. You push the entrance door, letting the cold breeze fill your nostrils. Rather welcoming feeling after spending your whole day in that building. You let out a big sigh, relaxing after realizing it's over for the day. You're still not really used to all this, but it will settle over time. Now, what will you do for the rest of the day? Maybe more writing to freshen your mind, or be lazy? No, you're going to be writing again. There's still that little project of yours you want to work on during free time. been a while since you focused on that. Now you're looking forward to what Kiwi ordered this time. You instinctively fix your fur and get on your way back, mentally cringing at yourself for stuttering in front of your boss. You stop in your tracks once your eyes land on a crumbled poster at the nearest public board. New blockbuster. You recognize that logo? CC Pictures. One of your favorite film and production studios. Been a while since you watched their movies. A week? It's been a week? That's a crazy time jump. Okay, what's happening now? It's been a whole week since you got the job at Puzzle Vision. Work has been piling up, that's for sure. But you don't mind. Linda has your back, and as much as her talking gets on your nerves sometimes, she helps you. I'm going to speak normally. As much as Linda has your back, and as much as her talking gets on your nerves sometimes, she has helped you a lot to settle in. There were moments where you felt particularly useless, but you're trying your best to lend a helping hand on the project. You're doing a great job. Great job. I didn't mean to do that. Wait, right-click's just... Oh, the more you know. Who am I kidding? You're no help at all in this dang studio. They're doing everything to fill you in, and you're still so out of the loop. What if Mr. Puzzles feels disappointed in you? What if you end up failing in his eyes? What if he regrets giving you this opportunity? Elis? Oh, right. Completely forgot you were conversing with Linda. Jeez, dude. Come on, I thought you were falling asleep on me. You can't tell if she's really offended or if she's getting cheeky again. Knowing her is probably both. No, sorry, just tired. You'll get used to that. Believe me. Have I told you about my first few months in this place? Oh my gosh, stop talking! I was about to say. And you are lost in your thoughts again. Was it exhaustion? No. You weren't physically tired. Mentally? Most likely. There's so much piling up in your brain right now that's slowly killing your motivation for everything. Do I want to be a jerk? I don't know. I don't want to be a jerk. Like, this isn't good. Like, hold on. So much piling, it's slowly killing your motivation for every... Yeah, I get it. I guess I just need some time to pull myself together. I can give you a recipe for my special tea if you'd like. I don't enjoy tea much. Trust me, you'll feel brand new after that. What is in this tea? You appreciated her attempt at making you feel better. Thanks, Linda. I think I'll be fine with a cup of coffee. I'm gonna be here for the next 5 hours anyways. It's just this once. Whatever you say, I'll be on my way now. We can chit-chat more about this tomorrow. Hit up the art department if you need anything. They're the ones staying here the longest usually. And Barry. Who is Barry? Who's Barry? Appreciate it. Yeah, who is Barry? Yeah, this whole everyone stays around, and then Barry's here. Like it's Barry. Piles of papers don't. Oh, and Box is calling me. What do you need?
I said I'd call you after a bit.
Yes, I am doing stuff. Do not look at notifications for anything.
No.
Yeah.
I wasn't on my computer, bro.
You have a phone.
I wasn't on my phone.
Yeah, you said you were going to be. I told you I was doing this.
I might have. I forgot. I'm not gonna lie.
You an idiot.
I forgot.
You an idiot. You are an absolute moron.
I'm not an idiot.
What are you eating?
You're not nice.
What are you eating?
Donuts.
Why are you having donuts at 7 p.m.?
I want donuts.
That drink's not empty. Do not throw it in the trash can, me. You're weird. Why do you want donuts at 7 p.m.? I kind of want Taco Bell again. But I don't want to spend the money. Anyways. Confused copy cups.
You've been streaming for enough.
It's been 1 hour.
Oh no! Droid found Sekhmet. Droid found Sekhmet.
What?
The pal Sekhmet.
Oh.
The cat, Egyptian cat lady. Droid. I think Droid found it.
Oh.
They just uploaded a Clueless Gaming video about them.
Oh. You gonna go watch that?
No, because I actually haven't even watched any of their Pal World stuff.
Oh, me either.
So I have to watch from the start.
Oh.
So.
Mm-hmm.
How you doing?
I mean, I'm doing this.
What are you playing?
The person who drew my profile picture made a visual novel, so I'm just kind of playing that. It's been funny.
Cool.
But there's been some funny moments. But I don't know. I'm trying to get to another choice. I don't know. I was hoping I'd get an ending, but it's already been almost 2 hours, and I don't think I'm even close to an ending.
So you will play Rivals?
You son of a gun. I'm going to have to stop this stream to play it. Let me get to another choice, man.
Why?
Why would I have to stop the stream? Because it has it's just like, yeah, I'm just playing Rivals now. I had to change the freaking thumbnail and the title and everything. Also, my views went up as soon as you joined. My views went up as soon as you joined.
Hello, people.
Hello. You suck.
What did I do?
You called me randomly. And I don't know why I immediately answered you.
I told you.
I don't know why I immediately answered. I should do a Roman and just ignore you.
But you would never.
I
love me.
No, I've done it sometimes before.
Finish
Remember?
my donuts.
Okay. Clean slate is supposed to feel good anyhow, right? At least let me get to another choice, man. I gotta save somewhere. I don't want to just add another save randomly on the freaking...
It didn't get to hear it. I burped and it didn't pick up.
Haha.
I'm sad.
It was nearly midnight. Why are you... Okay. She's been working at this job for a week, and she's already making herself work too much.
Loser.
Like, unlike you, she's not being forced to do this. She's literally staying for like 12 hours.
Unlike me.
Unlike you, she's not being forced into overtime.
Yeah, I get forced into overtime every day. Actually,
She's
no, today we didn't
choosing
work
it.
overtime.
Yeah, because it was hot. You told me this. But
Yeah,
she's getting there.
But I
Literally,
didn't
she gets there at 8
Whoever
a.m.
was here.
No, it's not. It's 10 a.m. and now she's there at 12. She's been there for over 12 hours.
How much is she getting paid?
I hope it's a decent amount. You lost sense in time since once you sank deep into those scripts. There were only a few people in the building, one of them being you, making one last arrangement. And you were done for today. Now you can go home, relax, and go over again the next day. Why are you feeling like this? This is not what you wanted. Wait, what? This is what you wanted after all. That's what it is. Then why are you feeling so burnt out? Get up, grab your things, and leave the office as it is. Why did you burp at me? Whatever. Maybe watching an episode or two of some lame reality show will make you feel better. You run your hand down your face, trying to wake yourself up a little bit. Is this Barry? You almost didn't notice the elderly man mopping the floor in front of you. The two of you make eye contact for a second. I'm a smile. I should have saved at that. Hold on. Now this is where we'll end. We found, I think this is Barry. We'll end it at Barry. I think this is Barry. The person I was talking to earlier was just like, yeah, not many people stay up late. It's just like people in the art department and Barry. So I'm hoping this is Barry. Anyways, y'all, I'm leaving. Box is forcing me to play Rivals, apparently. Even though he said he didn't want to play Rivals once he got back. Yeah.
I literally said I probably will play more Rivals when we
You
get
said
back.
we'll probably not play more Rivals.
Hey. Probably. Get back on.
Handle mistakes. I know too well how it feels to be called a failure, a letdown. So let's play some new ground.
I put my pedal to the metal, never said never let up. Like a rebel, I'm a devil when I rev up. I'm not done yet. I pick my head up, heads up, speeding like a demon in the lead, yeah, to speed up. Hear the engine, feel the tension, feel the heat up. Grip tight, break a last slide, right to the black and white's inside. I push my seat up, I sneak up, creep up, but I don't have my rubber yet. They cannot keep up, leading like a king, and I'll defeat them. They can't beat me, defeat me. Cause I'm looking at a blur, I'm a wall, can't see me. I think they see me as infamous. Oh, now I'm winning, I'm winning.
It feels so good to be misunderstood.
Cause I'm killing, looking like a villain.
Yeah, I'm far too fast, no more taking last. Oh,
Now I'm winning, I'm winning.
no, they can't see me behind jealousy. Oh,
Cause I'm killing, looking like a villain. I think they see me as infamous. So na 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 na. I think they see me as infamous. So